Hello, everybody. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the. Just finished doing a Death Nagla review. It was delicious. Jalen, you're first back. Hi, Corey. Grand Madness. Justin, Clerks 93. Joshua, Cohen, Brad, Rising the Top Together. Good to see you. I don't know how to. I got to figure out Rising Top Together how to get that video so I can post it on. I know there's a way. I just don't know how to do it. Hi, Chrissy. Hi, Brett. Chili Dog. Emma, none of yours. Good to see you. Hi, Mike. Rob Schaller. Good to see you. James Short. Michael Moran. Good to see you. Everybody's back. Check it out. All right. So, look, here's the deal. Here's what's going on. I got to wait till Junior gets back because it factors in. See, until like yesterday, Junior thought we were going to go to London. We were going to go to London and Newcastle. But later, than what we're doing now. We're going to go on like the 10th of October. We were going to go to, but now it's kind of different. We're adding a couple stops. So I got to wait till he's on. You know, I just said, come right back on. Did anybody see Junior? Did his name fly by me? I didn't notice it. I'll wait till he gets on. Anyway, again from Sweden. Hello from Florida. Yeah, I can't wait to be at the I Like It Hot Festival. It's going to be fun. Guys, smash that like button. Only 9 of us have so far. I think that matters with how YouTube drives traffic. The more people are responding and hitting the buttons, you know, even if it's a down vote, it's a vote. So throw a like button, a like if you like it. That'll help. We'll wait a couple seconds. If Johnny's not on, I'll just answer some questions till he gets there. Yo from San Antonio, good to see you, Mr. Elsewhere. Go smash that. Johnny's here. Johnny Jr.'s here. All right, good. Go eat the Four Horsemen burger. All right, so Junior, listen, here's a bit of a change of plans. We were going to go to Ohio to the Jungle Gyms event in Ohio. Remember that? Well, we're not anymore. So now what we're doing is we're going to leave October 2nd. Okay. Happy birthday tomorrow, Emma. We're leaving on October 2nd. We're going October 2nd. We're going to London. We'll be there for like 2 days. Then we're going to drive to Belgium. We're a guest at the Belgium Pepper Festival. It's a big deal. I'm kind of excited about this. From there, we're going to go to Luxembourg. We're going to have 2 days in Belgium where they're going to like give us a tour, which is just amazing that they would take the time to do that. But we're going to visit Luxembourg. We're going to leave there, go back to London for 2 days. We're going to chill out and hang out in London. That day, Paul and Sheena are both doing things. So we're going to get the train schedule, and you and I are going to explore London and do a whole bunch of filming. It's going to be really, really fun. And then after that, we're going to drive like 5 hours north to Newcastle and be guests at their festival. So that's what we're doing. But here is why I need a favor. But I want to tell you all by kind of sharing this story with you. I played high school football. I didn't play college ball. It's too small. Plus, the college I went to didn't have a football team. Probably would have tried out if they did, but they didn't. But I had a football coach. Desiree knows him. In fact, he was Desiree. He was our swim coach too. But he was my football coach. He was when we got him. The year we got him, we had just come off a 1-7 record for the season. So we were a horrible team. He was the former head coach of the Coast Guard Academy football. Dude was this big, built like a rock. He figured out a bunch of sons, right? I think he had 4 daughters, boop, 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 all blonde. Now they're probably grown, married with children. But at the time, they were all they were made in a factory. But he was just this fierce guy. You want to know why I always run at my problems? He's one of the reasons. Ask Desiree. He's one of the reasons that he kind of taught me to run at my problems and not run away from them. If you run from your problems, you just fight tired because you're going to fight sometime. You may as well fight on your terms. So one day I was playing. It was my junior year. We won the state championship this year. It was the last game. It was the game we needed to win to get into the finals. So to the final, they call it the last game of the season. So I don't remember what team it was. You might remember, Desiree. I don't remember. But I remember this like it was yesterday. I still remember the team and that kind of detail. But we were ahead by like 2 points. Okay. Oh, no, excuse me. We were ahead by over that because a field goal wasn't going to do it for them. So we were on our own 3-yard line. All right. It's the end of the game. There's like a minute left. It's not looking good. On the 3rd-yard line, 1st and goal. So I'm on defense. We're in our huddle. Coach calls a timeout. We're in our huddle, in our own end zone. Which, if you've ever played football, it's just the worst place in the world to be in the huddle when you're on defense. It's just horrible. Crowds watching, everybody, the tension, you can feel it. I was playing defensive end, so it's a crazy story. So he calls a timeout. We're in a huddle. We're all hugged. This crowd screaming. Little guy, you got to ask Desiree. He's like 5'2", maybe 5'3". He comes in, squats down in the middle of the huddle on one knee, looks around, made eye contact with every single one of us, and then says, he goes, "I like our position." We all went, "I like it. I like our position." So he looked around and he says, "I need a hero. Who wants to be my hero?" You had to know that 11 guys all wanted to be the hero really bad. So we were all frothing. And he says, "I know you can stop them." It was a moment. It was a moment. I'm getting choked up telling you the story. It was a moment. We held our ground and beat them. Anyway, it was a pretty cool story. You had to be there in the moment because each play just took forever, and they tried running them up each time. It was a pretty amazing story. But to use that story, I need a hero. So here's the deal. The deal is that when they got the guys in London raised the money for the tickets to get Junior and I to London, they wired the money to me this morning. We checked the prices of the tickets, and it's $150 short. And they're tapped out. They can't give any more. Every dollar I've got is for Junior when he gets here to get started. So here's what I'm doing. I need a few heroes. Before anybody gives anything, don't give it to Super Chat. Please, Desiree, throw up my PayPal. If you're going to help out now, do not help out in Super Chat because YouTube collects 30% of it, and I won't get that money until September 21st. And we need this now. So here's the deal. Desiree will put up 30%. Brutal. It is. It's tough, but you can't be mad at YouTube. It's a wonderful place. We wouldn't be sitting around talking if it weren't for YouTube. Anyway, so here's the deal. She'll put up the don't anyone give yet because I want to tell you what I'm going to do for someone that does. This is the finalized version of the raspberry sauce. All right. And this, I was sent 3 bottles of sauce yesterday, 1, 2, and 3. Number 2 is the changes we made. These are the 2 finalized version of sauces. On the live stream on the 28th. On the 28th, what we're doing is we're going to do a live stream. It's going to be either 6, 9, or 12 hours, yet to be determined. We're going to break Johnny Jr. in. He's yet to sit in on a live stream, so this is going to be fun. I'm looking for either 2 people or 3 people. If 3 people can do $50 through my PayPal, we're done, and each of you will get a bottle of sauce of your choosing. If somebody wants to do the whole 150, I'll give you 2 bottles of sauce for that. If we do it with 2 people, give $75, you'll each get a bottle of sauce of your choice. You can either choose the raspberry. Is this a good sauce? This is mango, pineapple, scorpion reaper sauce. So that's the help I need. Okay, we have 50. Amanda Ziba D on my back, aka Amanda, will do 50. Perfect. Joshua Cohen's in for 50. We need one more person to do 50, and we got it a wrap. You guys are awesome. And what we'll do is this. I want you guys to go to my PayPal. Desiree, are you still here, Desiree? Maybe she's tied up. Corey, can you, or maybe Jeremy, Oh, there it is. Desiree got it. There's my PayPal. Okay. I appreciate you, Justin, so much, but because of the requirement of needing it like immediately, like as soon as we're done, it'll be in the account like immediately. We're gonna hang up this live stream and Desiree's buying the tickets. I thought you did, Junior. Anyway, so here we go. As soon as you've done that, let me know. And you each can choose. Now, it won't be this small bottle; it'll be this size bottle. Okay, it'll be signed by David Foy. It'll be signed by me. It's not even going to have a label. Okay, it's not even going to have a label on it. It's pre-label. It's going to be, and we don't even have names yet. All right. Joe Kennas, there's going to be some giveaways for sure. All right. And if I could give away something to everybody, I would. This is just what's happening right now, Ghost Sniper, is this. The guys that raised the funds to get us, Johnny Jr. and I, to London were $150 short. All right. I'm not sure if it was a problem with translating pounds to dollars, but we're $150 short. We're now so I'm looking for 3 people to make a donation of $50 to my PayPal. For that, on the live stream on the 28th, I'm going to be auctioning off and giving away some of these sauces, and they'll get a bottle of sauce from the Johnny Scoville Family Reserve. That's my sauce company that which we're launching in October. I don't know what the deal is. I'm sorry about that, Justin. Desiree, if you're able to figure out, I don't know, can you tell and figure out if somebody's made a donation? If you can, check that out. But if you do, let me know, and you'll have your choice. It's probably going to be called Prototype 1 or Prototype 2. I am too, Steve Stevens. Trust me. It'll be Prototype 1 or 2. You'll be able to choose which one you want. Okay. Megan, you're so sweet. Love you, girl. I'll probably do something special for all my mods on that day as well. All right. Yeah, all the bottles of sauce will be signed for sure. Not just by me, but by David Foy, my partner. Mr. Joe Creature, thanks for watching. Been following for a while. Appreciate that. Let's see. And me, financial status, McDonald's ice cream machines, always broke. Absolutely loving my reviews. Gearhead 36, thank you so much. Appreciate that in a big way. But remember, if you guys want to do this, you're going to have to do it through PayPal. Okay, Jeremy got one. So, Jeremy, I assume you want the mango one, right? It won't be in a small one like this. It'll be in a larger one. So, Jeremy, I know I have your address, but email me your address at chasey@gmail.com. So now I think that's all 3. So Jeremy did 50. Now we also have Zibbity on my back, aka Amanda, said you should do 50, and Joshua Cohen said that you would do 50. Confirm with me that you've done that, and we're finished. We got it, and we'll just have fun and talk and get off that subject. Shane Smithson, Megan, you did. You're a doll. Thank you so much. You're an angel. Okay, so Jeremy, you got it. And you'll have, I don't know if it'll be Prototype 1 or 2, probably Prototype 2 since this one's number 2. But you got that. Thank you, Alan, so much for saying that. I appreciate it. Jason Allen, love from Stockton, California. Appreciate that a lot. Very, very cool. Yeah, do me a favor. I'm pretty sure I have your address. Megan, don't donate to Super Chat if you're unless you can avoid it, because it won't. You're so sweet. Thank you. You're such a doll. Mike E likes it. Sent 50. Confirm that with me, Desiree. Then we just need one more. Remember, it's got to go. Mike's good. We're good. We have to make sure it goes to the PayPal, though, because that's where we need it for, so we can pay for those plane tickets tonight. Johnny Jr., my dad's eating a habanero. How hot is that to me? On my scale of 1 to 10, it's like a 1. You know? Right now it is, but tolerances go up and down, you know? Liz, I'm one of your favorite YouTubers. Love you. You're so sweet. Very family friendly. Always will be. You know, raised Junior that way, so it'll always be that way. Thank you, by the way. Yeah, you know, I do love YouTube. I do, but 30%. Do you guys understand? The last live stream, we gave them $1,800. $1,800 that you guys gave, that you bought stuff, you know, contributions for the channel, that you paid for things. What ends up happening is they take 30%. And then when I go to mail everything, it wasn't nearly as much as we thought. So that was one of the issues. But in the future, I want to encourage people to kind of go through PayPal if possible. You're awesome, rising to the top together. You've been very good. You are so sweet. Megan's awesome. Yeah, isn't that crazy, Blake, about YouTube? The whole time I feel like a real dummy, because the whole time I thought it was 3%. So the entire night we were thinking 3%. All they're taking is 3%. And then the next day I found out it was 30. I crunched the numbers. I was just like, it was maddening. It was just an awful lot of money to give them. But you know what, though? they give me something pretty amazing, you know. By the way, this is not the same sauce you had, Jeremy. Amanda, the money sent. Bless you, girl. So, guys, we reached our goal. Nobody needs to send anything more. Honestly, thank you so much. Now, I need everybody that sent something to please email me your address at chasetheheat@gmail.com, and we will get and I won't mail it to you till it's the 23rd, 28th. That's when we're doing the review. That's when I'll have the sauces or the live stream. So on the 28th, the next day, on the 29th, Amanda, Jeremy, and who was the other one? Mike. I will mail your bottles out. You don't need to decide now, but you're gonna have a choice between raspberry, which I really like a lot, one of the best smelling sauces. This is so good. Oh, I have some ice cream. And this is mango pineapple. So you'll have a choice. But thank you guys so much. Can't tell you how much it means to me. You guys are awesome. I'll give you guys some special shout outs from London, from all the places I go to. I'll give you guys shout outs. Yeah, I want to do thank you, Andrew. Robin, so much. Greetings from Minnesota. Thank you so much. Desiree, hop on those tickets, girl. You guys know Desiree Donovan. She's one of my mods right here. I call her My Girl Friday. Most capable woman. Super, super important to the show. She makes it happen. She's awesome. Do you guys ever see the show Criminal Minds? What's her name, Desiree? On Criminal Minds, the blonde girl. Anytime there's a problem, they're like, we're at a house, and she's like instantly on it. Garcia, thank you. Desiree is my Garcia. If you knew how many times I've been at an airport like Hong Kong, I'm like, you're not gonna believe it. I mean, just like crazy things, like bags aren't where they're supposed to be. And she always makes sure I have the right seat. She makes sure well, I don't even need to tell her. I don't even need to tell her what to do or how I need things to go, because she's got it. It's amazing. Joshua is confirmed. She did, wait a minute. Desiree, Joshua said he put 50 in. Can you confirm that? Anyway, you can't believe that lady beat me in the championship. Praise that I am. You know what, though? She's a savage and she's fast. I can eat a lot of peppers, but she's fast. You know, it's brutal. But I'm going to go against her on the 21st. I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it my best, you know. Let's see. If you had one chip from Pocky, this is from just like that. If you had one chip from Pocky, from the Haunted Ghost Pepper, and the one chip challenge, is the one chip challenge that much stronger? Absurdly stronger. Like bizarre how much stronger it is. Yeah, it's crazy. It's night and day. I will be at the I Like It Hot for sure. I mean, you know, you've seen Desiree's been on. She's appeared several times. She was. I do have some more peppers. I'm saving those till tomorrow. I have one more video I'm making for tomorrow, but that's it. But she was on all my 25-hour live streams. She's been on all of them. The 25 hours and the 126 hours. She's been on all of them. She's pretty. She ate a Warchuk. She had a lot of people. The Warchuk's incident one day will be like Woodstock. You know, there's only like 80,000 people or so, 90,000 people at Woodstock, but 2 million people claim they were there. Someday, the Warchuk's incident will be like that. There were probably 150 people watching. But I'll tell you something. The day will come where there'll be like 50,000 that claim they saw it. I won't have my tube of terror at the I don't think there. I may be able to figure out. I'm not sure. The pre-order the new chip tomorrow. I'm sure I'll get my hands on some. I ate 20 the last time, so we'll see. ASMR me of everything. What's going on, my friend? Good to see you. Hi, Des. How are you? Hello, Jalen. Hey, Desiree, can you check and see if Justin's he tried to put 50 through. Can you tell me if that worked? Hey, guys, it's completely healed. No, nothing to heal left. It's pretty cool. Finally, I can scratch it. It was driving me crazy. Would I rather eat 3 Scotch bonnets or 1 Carolina Reaper? I'm not sure. Stick with the ghost pepper. I'd rather eat all of them. I like Scotch bonnets. Taste great. I'd probably eat them all. Am I going to do Joshua asked, am I going to do the wing challenge at Quaker Steak and Lube? Well, yes, I will. Yep, for sure. Okay, so Desiree, is that 4 people then? Is that 4 people just to be certain? Because we were just looking for $50 from 3 people. And it looks like we may have got it from 4 people. In which case, get me your address also. chasey@gmail.com. Beautiful day in Queensland, Australia. Hope your day is as beautiful as mine. Brad Crane says, it's a beautiful day here. I was FaceTiming yesterday with Dunny, my buddy Rob Dunn, and he was in Sydney. It was beautiful. Okay, there's 4. Then all the 4 people that gave donations, just those 4, Justin, you're included. Email me your addresses at chasey@gmail.com. Put in the subject matter addresses for live stream, if you don't mind. Does anyone work on the label for us? You know what? I'm glad you asked me that. Email me afterward. This is over and we can talk because I like what you made for me. Like, can I tell you something? Most of the shirts that are in that video that you made, I want to make and release. They're that cool. Oh, really, really sharp. I just don't know if the place that I do my shirts can even do them. They're so nice. See, Jesse Nunes says, visited the Facebook page, try to buy pods, and it says sold out. How do I get some? At the end of the, go to any of the previous videos where I ate pods from Randy Keaton. Desiree, thank you. Garcia's hopping off, going to buy those tickets and come right back on. If not, I'll talk to you later on tonight. Yeah, my own sauces will be available in October. This is one of them, yet to be named. It is a mango, pineapple, Reaper scorpion sauce. And this is such a delicious raspberry Reaper sauce. Oh. The aroma of this sauce. This is one of those sauces that you sit around and start thinking about something to make just so you can put it on. You can't wait for the raspberry since you can't get razorberry anymore. Yep, and this is distinctly different. I mean, there has some similarities, obviously, because there's raspberry and there's Reaper in it, but it's very different. Johnny Jr. That was odd. Said Johnny Jr., but Johnny Jr. wasn't there. Yeah, they're going to go very fast, Corey. Very fast. Man, I'm really, really proud of them. Yeah, after we got to talk. It's no big deal, but we just got to talk after. And I'm really proud of these sauces, you know. I know, I could tell, Junior. I pick up the phone and instead of Junior, it's the passport people. He's freaking out about his passport. You'll have it in time. Relax, man. All right, guys. Let's see. Who's got some questions? Anybody have any? Okay, Peppers, you're gonna do the Crimson Chip Challenge. Boy, I'll tell you what. Crimson Chip, that's way hotter than the one chip challenge, I'll tell you that. Minnesota weather sucks, Dr. Doom says. Well, you know what? It's all perspective, my friend. Perspective. I live in a desert. It rains 4 times a year. I was just in the Philippines a couple weeks ago. Rained half the time I was there. It was amazing. So it's perspective, you know. Went through a bottle of Bravado Black Garlic in 4 days. Joe Creature, you savage, you. Flavor of that Black Garlic was off-putting at first. Quickly grew on you. Thanks for the recommendation. I'm glad you like it. It's a good sauce for sure. Black garlic is different than regular garlic. If you haven't had it, you don't know, but it really is. The most underrated pepper. What a great question, Nateman 133. The most underrated pepper. Wow. I don't know. Certainly not the Reaper. Just to be honest, it's one of the most overrated peppers. I'll tell you what, the Primatali, the one I just ate, it was the hottest pepper I ever ate. That's underrated. Nobody knows about it yet. Blueberry Ghost is amazing from Bravado Andrew. You're dead right. I think my pits got sent back. My shirt showed up. I got an email that they sent it back. Email me after or email Desiree Donovan cth@gmail.com. We'll fix it. Am I gonna make a new hot chocolate bar anytime soon? I don't know. We have the dark chocolate and the white chocolate. They're still available, by the way. So I don't know if we will. Wouldn't say no. Am I going to Canada? Yes, I am. November 8th. Junior and I will be in Canada for the show in Toronto. So we'll be there for sure. Angry Ginger is a great sauce. My all-time favorite. I don't really have an all-time favorite. I really like Deverandum from Burns McCoy, Exoresco. I really like Swampadelic a lot. A lot. The scorpion sausage you can think of that goes well on ice cream. Sorceress, Hellfire hot sauce. I think it's got scorpion in it. It's got a lot of other hot stuff in it too, but that's a great sauce. It's got pineapple, really, really good on ice cream. This is really good on ice cream. And believe it or not, they're both really good on ice cream. Aardvark, good stuff. A bug creeping on me. What do you think of the regular Tabasco sauce, Mr. Scoville? Don't call me Mr. Hi, Scoville, he says. Huh? Call me Scoville, that works. Just no Mr. Scoville. You guys are all so sweet. Just call me Johnny or just like Scoville, like Dr. Dumas. Tabasco, people that have been watching the show for a long time know that Tabasco is my gateway sauce. That's the sauce that started me on my path of chasing the heat. I used to drink it. So yeah, I love Tabasco. Still have a lot of it. I have almost every Tabasco that I have in there. I've done the newest one. Was it 150 year? Oh, the one looks like a champagne bottle. My favorite still is the Family Reserve. Not tried. I may have eaten one of the new mustard peppers from Pucker, but in the contest, I'm not sure. There were some in there that were unnamed. What age I start chasing the heat? Probably 13 or so. Tabasco is amazing. It's a reason everybody, it's a reason you go into every single restaurant. It's in there. It's good. Yeah, Junior, you got to bottle that Scorpion Tabasco. That stuff is gold. Mohammed A from Australia. Greetings, mate. Tabasco Family Reserve is option. Yeah, it's the best flavor. Johnson, just a sincere thanks for all the content you put out. You give me, my sons, a ton of enjoyment. Trendlord, thank you so much for saying that. Can I tell you something? I can't possibly give you what you guys give me in return. I'm just one guy giving something to you. There's 48,000 of you, almost 49,000 of you that give me something back. So I'm overwhelmed by it. It's disproportionate. But thank you. The Scorpion is fantastic. Go to the website, Andrew. That's probably the easiest way to do it. You have to wait a few days, but you can get it. Go to Amazon and get it very, very fast. Spicy salsas. Mikey V's has some great spicy salsas. Check him out. He's amazing. What would you have your white chocolate bar? Would you have my white chocolate bar there? I'm not sure if I have any. No, I don't have any. I don't think I'll have time to get any. I'm sorry. I don't think Drew is not going to bring back the Volcanique. That was with his old company, and he has a new company now. But boy, that was a special sauce. It'd be bad. The pepperite early was gnarly. Desiree Donovan, God bless you. Thank you so much. We are officially booked. The Scoville squad rallied and made this happen. I love you all. You need to know that. Desiree, thank you for your endless hard work. Give her a big thank you. Desiree is just awesome. So we're done. It's in the bag. It's something we don't need to worry about anymore. Nick, hibernaculum is amazing sauce. Looking forward to seeing you, man, by the way. And you, Jeremy. Boy, I'll tell you something, Desiree. She is the best. That's such a weight off my mind. Because I felt horrible this morning when they sent the money thinking it was it. And it was like, no, that's not it. But it's covered now. Junior, you're about to leave the country for the first time. I can't wait to see his face after 7 hours on a plane, and we still have like 6 or 7 more. Can't wait to see how he handles that. It's going to be a lot of fun, though. Boy, it's going to be fun. And Desiree, next weekend, I'll be with Desiree at the I Like It Hot Festival. And I'm telling you, debauchery will be had. All kinds of contests that they're going to let me in. A lot of times they don't let me in contests. They're going to let me in there. Yeah, he's going to love the Chili Queen. She's great. He's going to have a good time. Yeah, thank you, Michael. Listen. Can I tell you, it would be a different channel without her. I'd still be lost in an airport in Hong Kong, probably. Do I eat more hot sauces or pods? It really depends, to be very honest with you. I would say that during the pod season, I probably eat more. There is Orbits telling me we're done. Reno to London, October 2nd. Returning. You're awesome, Desiree Donovan. Isn't that great? We're still on the phone and I get the confirmation. No, I didn't let the Chili Queen win. Silly. Why would you say that? No, not at all. She beat me with that. She was faster than me at the end. If you've watched me for any length of time, you know that speed has never been my thing, ever. And no, I'm a competitor. I'd rather die than lose. I just could not beat her. I mean, everybody said, "Oh, you stopped at the end." Let me tell you something. At the end, I had the second. No, I had the third of 6 peppers. So you had to eat 6, right? I just was putting the third pepper in my mouth. She was chewing up the last of her 6th. So I sat back. I'm not going to try. I know I'm not going to swallow the third one and 3 more in the minute that she's going to swallow that. So I just sat back and went, wow, I can't believe it. But I'm not, listen, I've never ever claimed to be the greatest chili head in the world. If anybody can ever find me on tape saying that, I'll give you $1 million. I've never said that. I'm just a chili head. In fact, I've always said there are people, and there are probably people out there that don't have chili channels that just eat it because they're sick like I am and broken. That probably can eat way more than I can. She's good. Listen, she's a very cool girl, and Paul, her husband, is amazing. Is a Black Reaper real? Gerald Freyas. I don't know. I haven't eaten one yet. I assume it is. I trust it is. I am Liz, thank you for saying that. We did awesome in the contest. It was a great video. I'm really excited for the next one. I'm going to have a much better camera set up right in front of us this time. And it's not going to be like it was last time, I promise you. Yeah, we're having a rematch on the 21st. It's not a matter of expanding the stomach. It really isn't. That isn't the issue. It's a matter of just how fast can I eat those last 6 peppers, because they're doing the same rules from League of Fire. And let me give League of Fire a shout out. Can I tell you how much I love League of Fire? Can I tell you how great they are? They're a website that all they're going to do is put a spotlight on the chili chasers, people that do what I do, and it's helping explode the chili community. So it's really wonderful. Matt Tangent, you got that? Matt the Boy Tangent. You know what's crazy? I watched Matt Tangent for years. True story, for several years before I ever started my own. So when I met him, I was just like, I was like, I can't believe I'm meeting Matt Tangent. It's pretty cool. You must sign the bottles you send out. I will. You know what I do on every single live stream? I always give, like we on the last time we had raffles where we raffled off cases of sauce. Everybody that won got like $350 worth of stuff, product and merchandise. But I asked, everybody has the option. If they don't want me to sign it, I won't. But if they want my signature on bottles or shirts, I mean, I always do that. When I was in the Philippines, are really into me signing shirts. I signed a lot of shirts in the Philippines. They'd walk up. It wasn't even a shirt. It wasn't even a pepper shirt. It was just a shirt. They wanted me to sign it. So, but I'll sign whatever anybody wants me to sign. I promise. Clean out the garage for the great collapse again. Oh no. Phil Cole, what up, John? Just got home from work. Good to see you. I got all kinds of stuff to do. I have so much stuff to do in the next 2 days. My flight on Wednesday morning to go to Florida is at 6 a.m. I'm flying out at 6 o'clock in the morning at 9/11. I don't mind the 9/11 part. I mind the 6 o'clock part. That sucks. You know why? Because the flight's at 6. That means I got to be there at 5, which means I got to get up at 4:30. Oh, that's a drag. You know what, though? I'm a night person and a morning person. Like, I wake up like this. It kind of irritates people. I wake up just like I have one speed. I wake up and I'm really going that speed immediately. I pretty much go that speed until I lay down. Is the event going to be live against Chili Queen? It'd be bad. I believe it is. I know, dude. Really long. I mean, look at that. It's absurd. You know, there was a day where it was only this long on early videos. It was just this long. And now it's like getting crazy. The Great Shelf Collapse, 2018. I'll be tough. The Great Shelf Collapse. Man, that sucked. Oh, had this metal case, big metal case. Open the doors, huge metal case, probably 100 bottles of sauce on each shelf. The middle shelf. Every morning before I go to work, that's back when I had a job. I don't have a job anymore, but I would go in and I'd see the labels stick up. I would just pick it up and look at it, see what it is. I'd put it back down. I'd look at it. And I'd wait till I pick one up and went, that's the one I want. Because I always have a bottle by the desk. I'd sip, like put in a spoon, and just eat it while I was working, and kind of what I do. So I picked up a bottle of sauce, but not that one. I put it back down, and the whole metal thing collapsed. Hit the shelf below that one, and that one broke. And metal, made of metal. And I mean, broken bottles, glass, sauce everywhere. My garage smelled like a hot sauce factory for like a kitchen, like industrial hot sauce kitchen for like a week. There were some so bad it was so bad I couldn't even identify the remains. There were some that were broken in such a way that I couldn't even identify what they were. Oh, it was horrible. You know why it was horrible? I lost. Thank you, Desiree. I lost all kinds of sauces that were one-off sauces. I lost sauces that were special that people had signed. It's brutal. But so I've got a new solution now. Now I've got a garage in my fridge, garage in my right in there, and then I got in my room. I've got this shelf that's 4 shelves, and it's a triage. It was the great shelf collapse of 2018. But it has 4 shelves. And it's like a triage. Like the stuff that needs to get reviewed the fastest is up here. The stuff that's not as urgent is here. In other words, if somebody sends me 4 bottles of sauce and I've already reviewed one, the rest of them go down here because I've, you know what I mean? It's triage. I got a system. It may not, I don't have it written down, but I got a system. I'm going to teach it to Junior. And then the third level are other sauces that are not as important, but the very top are specialty bottles, one-off bottles, like a bottle of Counselor, a bottle of all the Salmon Oliver sauces up on top. If that ever collapsed, I'd have a stroke. I think the rematch of the Queen and I is going to be here in Reno. I'm not quite sure. That shelf. And we may do it in Sacramento. Not really sure. But we'll figure it out. That shelf, Desiree. Oh. And the worst part was, I think I was barefoot. There's broken glass. You know that moment, though, where you just like can't believe something happened? I just put it down. The second it hit, the whole thing just dropped. I was like, if I just held on to the thing, I could have just held on. I mean, if I just tapped it, that was the last straw, you know? And a fan, you'll be rooting for me. Thank you. Mr. Joe Creature, I should consider cross-promoting. Maybe Hot Ones, LA Beast, Barbecue Pit Boys, Randy Santel, etc. Just thoughts to gain more exposure. Thank you. You know, I've never really done. It's funny, you know, I've given shout outs to almost all those guys you just mentioned, but collaborations aren't things that people don't do. Collaborations. I mean, here's the reason. You guys, I'm just being. Think about it. LA Beast has what 2.5 million subscribers. I have my 48,700. So why in the world would he do a collaboration with me? He benefits not a bit. I'd benefit a lot. I'd pick up 40,000 subscribers in a weekend. You know what I mean? But he has nothing to gain from that. And I think an attitude, and it's not a bad one. I'm not criticizing anybody, but I think the idea is I had to work for mine. You got to work for yours. And I think that, you know, I think that's kind of the mentality. I've had people, listen, I'm not against doing a collaboration, but I've had people that start their channel like on a Monday and Tuesday, they're asking me to do a collaboration with them. And they've never made a video yet, but they want to do a collaboration. I wouldn't do that. Not because I don't want to help the community. I've helped a bunch of little ones that had the channels. I'm willing to help out and do that, but you know, it's kind of a weird thing. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really happy the way we're growing. It's very organic. We haven't really pushed anything. It's just kind of happened. I mean, nobody's more surprised by it. And I mean, nobody's more surprised by it than I am. Ask Desiree. But Tom Broom is here from Seriously Hot Peppers down in Florida. He's the booth. I'll be in his booth during the live stream. Guys, we're going to go for another 10 minutes. Then we're going to wrap this thing up, put it in the record books. I plan on keeping it real. It'd be bad. You know, the only thing that's changed in the almost 3 years since the channel's been open or up and running is I'm just more comfortable in front of the camera. But other than that, I've never broken a rule on the channel. I don't allow rules to be broken on my channel, and we've kept it. Nothing's changed really. Because people is really funny. I mean, the first month, people say, don't change. You're going to change. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't changed. Heat 101 in the house. Good to see you. F&S Fish House. Wow. Good to see you. If it's worth doing, boy, oh boy, it's worth overdoing. Junior's going to get a lesson in that. He's heard me say that for years, but I'll tell you something. He's about to live it. You know what? You know what I've been thinking about doing? And I'm being honest about this. Someone said, try to go live in London or Belgium. I have options of living in London. That I can make that happen very easily. I don't know anybody in Belgium yet, so I don't really have any options there. But you know where I really could live, and I mean it. And I gotta take Junior there to see if he'd like it because I want him to move with me since we do the show together. But man, I could live in the Philippines. I swear to you, I could. But Junior would have to love the food because the food's different. He's a pretty adventurous guy, you know, so I think he probably would. But I joke you not, I could live there. Oh, go live. You meant live stream. Sorry. Yeah, I will. I'll do both of those. I'll go live in London and Belgium. Sorry about that. But that said, I might go live in London. I mean, in the Philippines. I really could, man. I love it there. It's a beautiful place, man. The food's amazing. I love the weather. I love that it rains a lot. It's just great people. A lot of Scoville family over there, guys. Not your bad. It's my bad. Going live, that makes sense. I didn't read it like that. Oh, shut up. Greg Lehman had his first ghost pepper today. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Shout out. That's crazy. So what'd you think, Greg? How hot was it, man? That's a pretty hot burger. I would consider, I go back and forth. I'm on the fence about, is a ghost pepper a super hot or not? There are times where I'm like, nah, it's not a super hot. The other times, I'm like, sure it is. You got it. That's a super hot to me. What'd you think of it, man? How hot did it get on your scale of 1 to 10? Nick Barnes just had a big rainstorm. Missed it. Love it, man. I do too. I love rain. Oh, it's a beautiful thing. One night when I was I told you guys this before. I don't know if I have an app on my phone where I listen to a thunderstorm every night when I go to bed. I mean, all night. I turn it on. It doesn't stop until the alarm goes off. A 5. You're a savage, Greg. That's awesome. And I listen to that every single night. I have for probably, it's got to be 5 years now. It's been a long, long time. And when I was in New Zealand, I was staying there one night. It was amazing, man. The thunder was, it was raining so hard. And it was the first time, it was the only night, I think, in years that I turned it off because it rained all night. It was just like, it was the most beautiful thing. Ghost pepper's a game changer. Yeah, it is. That's a game changer for a lot of people. That's when we're not playing around anymore. We're getting serious. You know what I mean? Because habanero's hot, but it's just a habanero. You know what I mean? When you get into the ghost pepper, you're taking the gloves off. You're not, fooling around. I agree. Edge Crusher, always awesome to catch you here. Thank you, man. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Fragakuda, good to see you. Do I have accommodations organized while I'm in Brisbane? I don't think so yet, Luke. I do when I'm in Sydney, and I think I have it sorted out when I'm in Perth, but I don't have it sorted out in Brisbane yet. But it's still a ways off, Boy, Desiree's about to get really busy with all the traveling. She's amazing. Michael Moran, so happy for you guys traveling with your dad. Your father is a great thing to do. Great bonding time. Happy for you both. Thank you so much. It's going to be fun. You know what? It's going to be fun. Man, I'll tell you something. Sometimes it's not so much the flights. It's going to be nice to have someone on the flights. But when you're like in transit to places, like sitting in airports for 10 hours on a layover. The last flight I had a 9-hour and 50-minute layover after flying for 20 hours. Oh, lost my sense of humor entirely. So to have him there on moments like that will be really cool. Plus, I'm really, really excited to share with him this thing. It's going to be fun. He's going to see the world, I couldn't do that for him before, but I can do it now. So it's pretty exciting. How often do I go live stream? This week I've gone like every day just because I got a huge box of really amazing peppers. Man, they were great. I want to share them with you when we make hay when the sun is shining. You know what I mean? But usually it's 3 times a week. Usually it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But just been kind of a lot this week. But I'm also not going to be able to do it for next, for the next 4 days. I probably won't go live in the same way. And not only that, when I travel, like the 2 weeks we'll be gone in London, I won't be, or in England, I won't be live streaming then really. Not as much anyway. How do I train my intestines to tolerate extreme heat? Andrew asks. Here's the deal, you guys, and here's just try to think of your 3 things. I want you 3 things. Think about. Okay, your mouth, your throat, when you eat it, your stomach goes through your stomach, and you in the bathroom the next day. Think of these 3 places. As your tolerance here builds, it builds here and here. It doesn't only build here. As your tolerance in your mouth, your tolerance goes up for heat, your tolerance will handle it better in your stomach, and it'll bother you less the next day in the Oval Office. That's the truth of it. So all of those three tolerances rise together. They don't rise in different varying levels with me anyway. So it doesn't I'm never bothered in the bathroom, or I wouldn't be able to do this, you know. Thank you, Jeremy Elliott. Appreciate it. Yeah, cap cramps are no joke, Joe Creature. It's the worst. All of us, most of us here have had them. I know Junior's had them bad. I know Brandon Heather's had them bad. I know Nick has. Jeremy's got them bad. I don't even like thinking about it. But I'm telling you, every time you think about cap cramps, you know what you need to think on? Think on this. Think about how good it is when it stops, and then it's a pleasant thing. But man, when it happens, when you're in the middle of it, you're like, oh, it's just like the most painful thing in the world. Evan Rice ate a Carolina Reaper the other day. It was interesting. It will. No problem. Listen, we got rules. I'm sure it wasn't a big break, fracture of a rule, but the rules are the rules. So no one be bruised, please. Call me after and say it to me later. I'll laugh later. Is a cap cramp when you stop eating capsaicin for a while? No, cap cramp, James Stitler, is when you've taken too much. All right, you've kind of just overdone it, and you'll get cramps in your stomach, and they're just really, really bad. They're gripping. I mean, Brandon, didn't Heather say that they were worse than giving birth? It's not fun, man. They're really bad, you know. Anyway. How long will the burn last on a super hot for being an amateur chili head? Depends on what burn are you talking about. The burn in your mouth, it is worse than childbirth. The burn in your mouth will probably last you a half hour. It'll feel like a lot longer, but it really won't burn you much longer than that. The burn in your stomach, it's going to hurt your stomach for probably a couple hours. And the next day, the burn in the bathroom is going to bother you for an hour or two, probably. Guys, we're going to wrap it up right now. I love you all a lot. You're the greatest people in the world. You really are wonderful. I mean it. We're going to wrap this thing up. Thank you for your help. Make sure, I hope everybody has emailed me. I'll check. But thank you guys for helping out. Click that bell right there, the pepper and the bell. You know the routine. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat.